Man, what a night. Seriously, if you were in the Goodfellas Casino Arena for Showdown 247, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The SBO is just on another level right now, and this show is an absolute powder keg. So let's dive in and break down all the chaos.
And you know what? The commentator Julian Fiasco just hit the nail on the head with this one. You could feel it, that crackle in the air right from the get-go. With all these shocking debuts happening week after week, and that brutal attack on the SVOCO Amy Page still hanging over everything, the whole roster and every single fan was totally on edge. This was never going to be just another show.
And the first big explosion of the night, well, for a lot of us, it was just pure frustration. We got to start here with the low light of the evening, the moment that had the entire arena just seeing red, the SVO Tag Team Championship match.
I mean, this slide says it all, right? It was a total clash of ideals. On one side, you've got the Malones, Frankie and Money. These guys have so much heart, incredible chemistry, and the crowd absolutely loves them. And then you've got the SEC. Led by that smug Bryce Brantley, these guys are just pure nasty brutality, and everybody hates them, especially after they powerbombed Amy Page. It was good versus evil, plain and simple.
And here's the thing that's so infuriating. The Malones had it won. They hit their finisher, it should have been over. But no, out comes the classic villain playbook. Brantley hops on the apron, distracts the ref. While everyone's looking at him, Gator Bates takes out Frankie on the floor. But the real kicker? Brantley slips a lead pipe to the Alabama kid, who just blasts Money Malone right in the jaw with it. One cheap shot later, and the SEC walk away with the titles. I was fuming. The whole crowd was. It was just awful.
Okay, so after that garbage finish, the night really picked up. That frustration, it turned into pure excitement. Because from that low, we got some incredible highlights. This SVO is just being flooded with amazing new talent, and a few of them made a massive statement in Vegas. First up, you have the Spanish ace, Adam Garcia. Man, this guy just oozes confidence. He's been a champion literally everywhere he's been, from UWK to Project Violence. And he wasted no time putting the entire locker room on notice. He walks out, interrupts a veteran like Danny Domino, and basically says, "I'm not here to wait my turn. I'm here to take over." Love it. And that incredible arrogance wasn't just limited to the men's division. Oh no. We got Platinum Emily Shaw, who just completely dismantled the fan favorite Ricky Johnson. And she wasn't just dominant, she was like cruel about it, toying with him before she put him away. And then she grabs the mic to deliver this line, making it crystal clear she thinks she's on a whole other planet from everyone else. All right, so we went from exciting to downright bizarre. This single most confusing what is happening moment of the night completely blew up what was shaping up to be a fantastic championship match. I am, of course, talking about a beloved veteran just completely snapping. Okay, so get this. The hometown hero, Jason Martel, is defending his Las Vegas championship against the super intense Dylan McLeod. The match is awesome, great back and forth action. Then, completely out of nowhere, the lights flicker, and when they come back on, CJ Dreamer is standing in the ring. This makes zero sense. Dreamer is the guy who mentors young talent like Ricky Johnson. He's a legend. Everyone loves him. So what in the world was he doing out there? It just felt wrong. He just created total chaos. He didn't pick a side. He attacked both guys. He laid out the challenger, McLeod, and then just dropped the champion, Martel, with a spinebuster. The ref had no choice. He had to call for the double DQ. The match was ruined. The fans were so angry, and you're just left scratching your head. Is this a desperate grab for one last run? Is he jealous of the new guys? Or is something way darker going on? We have no idea. And all that confusion and chaos just perfectly set the stage for the main event, a massive 8-man tag match, with 4 of the SVO's biggest heroes taking on 4 of its most dangerous and arrogant villains. You just knew this was going to be an absolute war. The whole match was just a wild, out-of-control brawl. Everyone was getting their shots in. But then, in the final moments, the SVO champion himself, the Miami Maverick, Carlos Vasquez, was the last man standing against the absolute monster, Angelo Anderson. Vasquez charges in, but Anderson, with this chilling calm, just catches him in midair, hoists him up, and drives him into the mat with his finisher, the Unbroken. The ref's hand hits the mat. 1. The entire arena just goes silent. 2. You're thinking, no way, the champ's got to kick out. 3. The bell rings. It was over. Just like that. Angelo Anderson, the guy who came over from Dynasty Wrestling, just pinned the reigning, defending SVO champion Carlos Vazquez. Clean, in the middle of the ring. This sends a massive shockwave through the entire main event scene. Suddenly, Vazquez's title reign looks really, really vulnerable. But if you thought that was the end of the night, you were so wrong. Winning just wasn't enough for these villains. What came next was a brutal, systematic beatdown that was only stopped by one of the most unbelievable appearances I have seen in a long, long time.
This was just a straight-up massacre. Colt Thompson gets a steel chair and they just start picking the heroes off one by one. A sickening shot to the champ, Vazquez, another one to the rising star Victor Holland, a third takes out Kenneth D. Williams. They finally cornered the last man standing, Adam Garcia, and Thompson raises that chair for what was clearly going to be the final devastating blow. But then, this music hits. Music nobody recognized. It just blasted through the arena, and the crowd, which had been booing like crazy, suddenly erupted into this massive, confused, but really excited roar. And the man walking down that ramp, none other than Masafumi Satake. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Satake is an absolute legend from the SVO's partner company in Japan, Project Violence. He is their current international heavyweight champion, a tough-as-nails, no-nonsense veteran, and he was charging the ring like a man possessed. Satake hit that ring like a freight train and just single-handedly wrecked all four of those guys. He dropped Colt Thompson with a massive roaring elbow, and the other three, Anderson, Sterling, and Domino, they wanted no part of him. They scrambled out of the ring and just ran for the hills. The legendary bull from Japan saved the day. So the show goes off the air with two former Project Violence champions, Adam Garcia and Masafumi Satake, standing tall together in an SVO ring. What in the world does this mean? Why is Satake here? What is CJ Dreamer's real motive? And who on earth can stop Angelo Anderson now that he's pinned the champion? The entire SVO landscape is pure chaos right now, which leaves us all with one massive question. What on earth happens next?